everybody is doing fine. As you can see, I am on my way to work. And we're going to see what this day brings. Hope the day don't wear us. Actually, we hope we don't wear the day. Let's put it like that. But we on our way in here to see what it is going to do. Pretty day outside. It's already 76 degrees. Sounds like from the news it's going to be nice and toasty today here in Houston. In Houston, Texas. So I'll be in the air, and they always keep us on ice. So I be complaining it's cold, but Lord knows I be glad that I much rather it be cold than be hot, because oh Jesus, she can't do the heat like that, y'all. Not indoors and outdoors too. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Drinking my coffee. And in this line, not that bad this morning. I am working things on time this morning. So we will see what happens. I do, the other day when I stopped by the grocery store, man, I've been thinking about that watermelon ever since then. So, and it was a big old container too, and it was only $5. So, that's the plan this morning, is if I get over by my job where the grocery store is with enough time for me to stop, she going in the grocery store, y'all. I'm gonna get me a $5 container of watermelon, because it wasn't on sale. That's just their regular price, but the container was pretty hefty. So I'm gonna get me a container of watermelon. And last time I got the little cube thing that has cheese, grapes, crackers, and meat. And I got it's like some roasted turkey or something like that. So I'm gonna give me one of those. Because I don't have lunch. I have some boiled eggs for breakfast. So I don't know what I'm gonna eat with that, because I kind of wanted the watermelon and the crackers and stuff to kind of snack on throughout the day. And usually when I do that, I don't really be wanting lunch. And then I wind up eating my lunch close to the time for me to go home, which is good, because then I don't, be starving when I get to the house. So, but we'll see what we gonna do. Again, I want the watermelon and the crackers and stuff. I may find something in there to go with my eggs. Not sure. And because that's a Randall's, and there is a Starbucks in there, but I got my coffee, so nah, we better not go down that road. We better not go down that road. Oh no. Yeah. Anywho, I can't stand these cars. They be cutting in line because they just too trifling to wait in line like everybody else. And I don't think that's right. The police just passed, and I'm like, I really wish, where's the police when these people be driving like they driving? I don't like that. If I had to wait in line, you should have to wait in line too. You shouldn't be able to get in a lane that don't go straight. It's a turning only lane. And then get up to where your lane cut off, and then you want to jump over my lane because that's not the lane you want to be in. Anyway, let me not start first thing this morning. All right, I am going over the overpass. It is so exciting to see all this building and stuff that's going on. Kind of a blessing and a curse at the same time. It's great that we're gonna have some stuff out here, but the traffic has picked up so much, and I know part of it has to do with all the new neighborhoods and stuff that they're building, because we live in a gated community. Right here in front of me on this side of the overpass is a huge gate. This gated community is bigger than ours, and ours is huge. This gated community, they got their own like, it's I can't explain it, but it has a little bridge. It has like a little pond. It has like this huge, beautiful gazebo. They got their own little restaurant. So like you go, and it's a full-fledged restaurant too. Like it ain't no little cafe. It's like and the food is good, but the food is kind of pricey. They got some, because we got God, I can't think of the name of the restaurant, but we've gone over there and they have like street tacos, wings, burgers, sandwiches, salads. Like it's a full-fledged restaurant where they got actual, good food in there. And you do have to wait for your food because they cook it. And we found out about this place not too long after we moved over here because we was trying to find somewhere close to eat. And it kept talking about this restaurant. And we were like, what the heck is this restaurant? And then we found out that it's actually in their gated community. Like it's a part of their community built that restaurant. Isn't that neat? So I think, if I'm not mistaken, my mom was telling me that when you have schools, restaurants, grocery stores, convenience stores, things like that inside a community, it's called a master plan. And I believe they call it a master plan because the idea is that the people who live there don't have to go outside of the community for the things that they need. Now, I don't know if a master plan includes like gas stations and stuff, but I have actually seen them. I've seen, like, my mom, when they were getting their house built, they were looking for, homes and things like that. Or I shouldn't say getting their house built. They were in the hunt for a house. So, my mom has actually gotten a house built, and she's bought several brand new homes over, the course of her life. And one of the things that she's always done, if we were in town, is taking us to look at the model homes, because, like, I'm married, and, we always wanted, to have a house and stuff like that. We've owned a home before the one we have now. But, what was I about to say? Oh, but she's always taking us so we can look at the models and stuff, so we can get an idea, not just of what kind of house we want or how much house we want, but to actually learn and understand the behavior of the different builders. And so she's always been like a huge fan of KB, Kaufman and Brow. She's always been a huge fan of KB. But we went and looked at several other like builders and stuff like that. And one of the reasons is because she wanted us to compare how each builder models the floor plans, how they stage, how they do different stuff, and the quality of the house, how long it took them to build the homes, things like that. So when we got to this time, when it came down to, and I don't even remember how we wound up out this far. It's kind of good and it's kind of bad. One, because it does put us away from everything, but at the same time, we don't really hear about like crime and stuff like that out in our area. And it's not to say that it don't happen, but it's different than living like directly inside the city limits of Houston, inside Harris County, where there's just a lot of stuff going on right now. And it does make you feel safer. Now, I ain't one to be leaving my door all unlocked and all that kind of stuff. I don't believe in that. Them days of being able to do that is gone. Because I remember stories of, when I used to sit at the feet of the elders, they talked about how they just didn't lock their doors, and people would, come over and, sit and conversate, and, neighbors were neighbors. Everybody kind of looked out for each other. And even in the days of me growing up, we really didn't, it wasn't a major thing to lock the door, but I mean, we did, common sense, but we just didn't stress, if for some reason one of us as kids, because my dad was working so much, forgot to lock the door. We just made sure that, we remembered the next time. But we just didn't have a fear of nobody going in our house and taking nothing. And then on top of that, we had other people, like the gentleman that lived like directly next door to my dad. He's an older guy. I've never seen a wife. I've never seen the kids. It's always just been him. So he's always, oh, and he had them little plum things on his front, a tree in his front yard, and he used to let us pick those and eat those. But we just grew up in a time where we didn't, you know, like I said, the guy that lived next door, he always looked out for us. You know, then we had, it was a couple across the street that had 2 kids. They had a boy and a girl that were older than us, and they always looked out for us. You know, we played with their children and stuff. They were a really nice family, very well manicured family. When I tell you, they were always dressed to the nines and made up and stuff like that, and so were their kids, and that's how they grew up. And then, of course, on the other side of us was a couple, and they had, was it 5 girls? The oldest one, Rochelle, Orlando, was it? It was either 4 or 5 girls, and then the oldest girl had a daughter, and so we used to play with them all the time. And so that family owned the house directly next door to my dad, but they also bought the house next door to them. So we were the 3rd house off the corner. So they owned the first 2 homes, and then the mom turned the garage into a beauty shop, which is where we would go get our hair done sometimes. So, I don't know why my finger hurt, but yeah, so we just didn't have to deal with that. But now it's like, it is so much going on. Things, I don't know, it's just, you can't go to the store without somebody trying to jack you up, either for your car or your purse or whatever. You know, it's just crazy. But that's what kind of makes me nervous about seeing the traffic and stuff pick up. So many people are moving way out here where we are and not really caring about the long commute because you just feel safer. It feels, you know, it feels comfortable. But I'm glad that they're putting things out here that we can actually benefit from. Because, man, to go such a long distance, one day I'm gonna have to put my tripometer on 0, go to the grocery store, and then take a screenshot of how far I have to drive just to go get groceries, so y'all can see. But I just been talking. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here so I can get to work and make it do what it do. I have to look and see. I hope I ain't took up too much footage, because alright, y'all, I'll see you later. Hey, y'all, I was able to stop. I'm so excited. But y'all, they didn't have the real big things of watermelon today. They only had the small containers of watermelon. I really hope the one I got is sweet, because a couple of them look kind of pale. They didn't look like they was gonna be sweet at all. So I kind of had to pick through and look and see, because even some of the ones that are nice and red and they look juicy are kind of, they're not sweet. So fingers crossed that I picked one that's sweet. But I got me a small thing of watermelon, and the cracker quads that I was telling you about, they actually had 2. They had the one with the ham, and they had the one with the turkey. They were 50% off, so I got 2 for the price of 1. And it has like the real it's not like a Ritz cracker. It's more like a watercress cracker. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if she was honking at me or what happened. I hope everything's okay. I hope everything is okay. Anyway, we waiting for the light to turn. But it has cheese, crackers, the meat, and grapes. And it has the green and red grapes. And then one of them has turkey for the meat, and the other one has ham. And so I'm going to taste the ham. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to like the ham, because some ham, when they cut up like that and it's been sitting in a container, has a really weird texture to me. But that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, so I got me, and I just got a regular size bag of grapes, because I just like eating on grapes. So more than likely what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take them off the vine and wash them real good. And I have a bowl at work, so I'll just have my watermelon and my grapes. But I think I'm gonna eat my eggs, and because I normally get like either bacon or a sausage to go with the eggs, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna do that or not. So I think I'll probably just wind up eating the eggs, and then, oh, you know what I just thought about? I just got 2 containers with meat in it, so technically I have meat to go with my eggs. So maybe after I taste the ham to see if I like it. If I like it, then I'll just eat the ham with the eggs, and then I'll leave the turkey for me to have to snack on with the crackers and stuff. Maybe I'll do that. But anywho, I'm not that far from work. I am about 15 minutes ahead of schedule, so I did really good to make it over here to this area. Have time to stop at the grocery store, and still have about 15 minutes. And I'm literally like, where I am, I drive through this neighborhood, and my job is right there on the other side of the neighborhood. So it's just this one street that just goes probably about four intersections in the neighborhood, and then I'm right there. So pretty close to work, and that way I don't have to rush and stuff. I can get out, get my stuff all out of the car, unpacked, set up, and all that, and be ready to start working. So I'll see y'all later. Bye. All right, y'all. I am headed to the house. I done pulled my silk scarf off. I'm sleepy. I done ordered me some Papa John's, so but I have time enough to get home, get out my clothes, climb in my bed, and my pizza should be at the house shortly thereafter. This has just been a very, very busy, crazy, hectic day. I like it like that because it makes the day go by fast. But OMG, I'm talking about down to 2 minutes before I was supposed to get off work. It was just hopping. But yeah, I am tired. And I'm almost feeling like once I eat, I know I'm gonna be laying there watching YouTube, but I'm normally I be fighting sleep until it's time for me to go to bed, but I'm feeling like I'm about to get in this bed and it's just gonna be that, and I might have to wake up and take me a melatonin or something to make sure I stay asleep for the rest of the night. But oh goodness, my body is worn out. So the other thing is I have to try to get my medicine down, because the only thing I took was my blood pressure medicine, and I think I did my multivitamin. But I don't know if I'm gonna take my iron or not, because I'm not trying to be full of energy when it's time for me to go to bed. So I think I didn't even take a pain pill today. That's how crazy it's been. So I think I may just take a pain pill, because my right shoulder is really hurting. So I may take me a pain pill. It depends on how I feel when I lay down, because if I lay down and I'm actually able to relax without, okay, because I can't see. I can't see. So we're gonna go ahead and end the vlog. And y'all know we don't get out of here without saying love yourself, love somebody else, and until next time, y'all take care.